News. Today is a First Alert Weather Day, sponsored by Mr. Rooter Plumbing for all your emergency plumbing services.
Oh my God.
Well, that kind of sums it up for what many of you heard and saw tonight. Within moments, trees were down and power lines were sparking. It's a busy news night. Good evening, I'm Margot Gray. Let's start with some significant damage in Decatur. This tree crashed onto a home on 5th Avenue Southwest. Decatur Fire and Rescue says someone was inside that home and emergency crews were able to pull that person out safely. Residents say this giant tree possibly came down from the neighbor's yard. And if it wasn't trees coming down, it was this.
I think he's trying to let us in.
Golf ball sized hail. This is video from one of our viewers, Kara Clark. This was in Albertville tonight, and you can see it and hear it, just how hard it was coming down. Luckily, her windshield was not damaged. Now to Sheffield. Emergency crews say that area was the hardest hit tonight. There have been no injuries, thankfully. Or no injuries to report, I should say. WAFF 48's Aria Pons was on the scene moments after the storm swept through.
It's all hands on deck right now in Sheffield after winds ripped down trees, put them into homes. It took power lines down. I'm told there's about 2,000 people without power right now. Emergency Management Director for Colbert County, Jody Hitt, says that everyone is working as fast as they can to make sure that everyone is safe. The fire department here in Sheffield has been going block by block, street by street, just to check in, see which roads are blocked, see which houses have been damaged. So far, they've only given me a list of about 4, but they say in the daylight that list will change. It just hasn't been reported yet. Both in Lauderdale and in Colbert County, they're still trying to clear the streets of all of the trees that came down. They say they should have most of it cleared by the morning time, but crews will be working throughout the night. Electricity crews, fire departments, the police department, they'll all be making sure that everyone is okay, everyone is safe. So far, neither county has reported any injuries, which they say they're very thankful for. I will be checking back in with both Lauderdale and Colbert County. I reached out to the Franklin County Emergency Management Team. I haven't heard back from them just yet, but I will continue to keep you guys updated. I'll be back in Colbert County just to check on Sheffield and all that the emergency crews will be doing, even to clean up tomorrow. The fire chief told me that they will be back in the morning in the daylight to see what was truly damaged. He says he's going to have to cut people into their homes, right? Like trees have blocked their homes, and he says he's going to cut them back into their homes, and then they'll have to deal with the damage of the tree later on. Reporting in Sheffield, Aria Pons, 48 on your side.
Crews, meantime, in Huntsville are currently working to clean up damage around the city and Madison County as a whole. WAFF 48's Nick Ballinger is live in North Huntsville, where a downed tree has knocked out power to an entire neighborhood. At last check, 7,000 customers still without power. Nick, what's the latest?
Well, Margo, the latest is behind me. Like you said, there's a large tree that's fallen here in North Huntsville on the corner of Apache Road and Vivian Drive. You can see when it fell onto this power line and knocked out power to the around 30 or 40 homes here on this road. I actually want to show you, I spoke to one of the homeowners who lives right there. You know, his power was knocked out as well, and I talked to him, and he said obviously he's thankful that tree didn't fall on his home, destroying it. I want to bring you back to this tree, because as you can see here, there's not any power crews, there's not any crews from the city here to clean up this tree. There is one HPD officer here, and he tells me this tree fell at 6:30 p.m. So it's been down over 3 hours now, but he says that crews are out responding to other areas in the county that are just more populated and more important than this area. I want to show you some of that damage that I saw personally. Right here on your screen is a photo of crews finishing up clearing a tree that blocked a road in Hazel Green. This was on Jimmy Fisk Road around 7 p.m. Now, driving back towards Huntsville, I spotted this power pole leaning over Jack Thomas Road in Madison County. Crews had to close that entire road just to fix that pole, and now this shut out power to many homes and businesses in that area. Now, keep in mind, that was just a glimpse of some of the damage here in Huntsville and Madison County. You can see more and the cleanup efforts on our website, WAFF.com. Reporting live in Huntsville, Nick Ballinger, 48 News, on your side.
All right, thank you, Nick. Huntsville police and firefighters spread out all over the city for call after call of damage reports. Let's head to Clinton and Triana Boulevard. This is near the Stove House area of Huntsville. Trees were down all over. HPD was there diverting traffic. And not far from there, just off Governor's Drive behind the UAB Medical Clinic on Longwood Drive, another massive tree fell in the parking lot. This was behind the main building. No reports of injuries out of that one. And another quick look near downtown outside the Summit Apartments. One of our producers shot this video after the storm rolled through. Luckily, this was just debris, but plenty of customers don't have power tonight across the Tennessee Valley. Chief Meteorologist Brad Travis tracked it all for us. And Brad, this storm line did exactly what you thought it would.